Welcome back to the show, everyone. We have a very special episode in store tonight. We've hit our first milestone for the channel. Thank you. It's our 100th subscriber special. Our newest subscriber is a man who goes by the name Tony Jeff. Tony is a content creator himself and currently lives at 104 Parkland Drive, Nashville, Tennessee. Let's get a round of applause for Tony Jeff, everyone. Now, before we get started, we've got a couple announcements to make. As you may have noticed, we've got a new studio, bigger crew, this fancy green screen you see behind me, as well as a triple camera setup now. Actually, let me give you a tour. Quick studio tour. So this is camera 1 right here, and then over here we've got Alex 2 running camera 2. And then over here on the table in the middle, where this camera was, is Alex 3. He's running audio, as you can see. And then up here, actually, we've got the drone camera. I don't know why it's here, but it is. Seeing as this is our first milestone video for the channel, I thought it'd be a good idea to focus this episode on getting to know me, your host. We've got a lot of stuff planned for today, but later on in the episode we're going to have a Q&A where I answer viewer-submitted questions. As well as towards the end of the video, we're going to have a bonus segment that you won't want to miss. But before we can get things started, I've got something I want to address. I've noticed that over 99% of you watching are not subscribed to the channel. Frankly, that's embarrassing. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go down, hit like, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, maybe donate a few bucks just so we can feed the crew. They don't get much to eat these days. Anyway, without further ado, let's start the show. Okay, so this is going to be a tier list of my childhood memories. So first up, we have my first puke in school. First time I puked. It was first grade, and you know, as a kid I couldn't really control my stomach very well, so if I had to vomit or something, it would just, so a little bit embarrassing, but I don't really remember it too well, so I don't think it was that bad. I'm thinking that's like a C tier. Next up is swearing on the playground. I was at recess one day, and this kid comes up to me, and he tells me to say this word. And, you know, I don't know what this word means. So I'm like, okay. So I go up to this kid. He was one of my best friends at the time. And I'm like, and you want to know what this kid does? He instantly rats me out. Goes straight to the teacher. This kid that I thought I could trust, who was my friend. Not anymore. You know, I'll give that like a C tier again, just because it's a funny memory, but probably gave me long-lasting trust issues, both with friends and society. Next up is cargo pants. I used to wear the same pair of pants all the time. Not the same pair, but you know, the same style, which was these navy cargo pants. And you know, I just want to say, like, it may not have been in style then, but it is now. So that kid who was making fun of me for wearing the same pants every day, what do you got? Look around you. Everybody's wearing cargo pants. I was ahead of the curve. F tier. This next one is the time I almost drowned. You know, I was really young, didn't know how to swim, but I was at a pool party. There was one of those, like, donut floating things, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna jump into it. But, of course, there's a hole in the middle, so when I tried to jump into it, I just went straight through. I was too short for even like the shallow end, so the water was way over my head. But I survived. I didn't drown, so it wasn't that bad. Give that like a B tier. This next one is the time I puked in 3rd grade. This time was a little bit worse than the first time, but basically I was going up to the front of the room to throw some scrap paper in the scrap bin when I just puked. And nobody noticed though, so that was good. Until I had to go to the teacher, and I still had puke in my mouth, and I was trying to tell her that, and I was like, and so I had to show her. I like opened my mouth to show her, and she was like, "Go to the bathroom. What are you doing?" We'll put that worse than the first puke. So we'll give that like a D tier. I think that's probably good. It's like a D tier memory. This next one is the first and only time I've been asked by a girl for my phone number. I gave her a fake number because I didn't like her. It's like an A tier. This one right here, this sort of I just used to represent generally like general feelings of loneliness as well as trouble socializing as a child, and all that. I don't really need to go into that, I don't think. It's probably a C tier. Not worse than puking. Okay, so this next one's a good one. My friends and I, we used to make comic books. We would take notebooks and we'd like write in them and we'd make stick figure comics in them. But this one time, my friend was writing in it and he got caught in class. And so the teacher took the notebook from him. And I don't know what she did with it, but he never got it back. So, that was months of work gone. Just like that. But, didn't happen to me, so A tier. This next one is walking home from school. My friend and I, we used to have like these sumo fights where the sidewalk was all ice, and we'd like try to push each other down the sidewalk. Whoever got to the end won. But one time around Christmas was when he told me that Santa wasn't real. So, that was a rough one. That was also when I stopped believing in God. So, probably give that a D tier. D tier memory. This next one is my first birthday party. My parents had invited the entire class, my entire kindergarten class, to my birthday party, because it was the first time I had one, like, not with family, but like with friends. And only one person showed up. But that one person was the girl that I had a crush on. So I'm thinking maybe my parents, set something up. Anyway, nothing ever came of that. We already went over the whole loneliness thing. We'll give that a D tier. Next up is The Force Awakens. When The Force Awakens came out, it was a big deal. Really exciting time. But I didn't see the movie until like a little bit later after it was released. So I was trying to like dodge spoilers in school until this one kid in French class, he just leans over to me and he tells me that Han Solo dies. So now when I go to watch the movie, I don't believe him. But the whole time I'm watching the movie, I'm thinking, is Han Solo gonna die? He's gonna die, isn't he? I'm watching it and he's like, he's gonna die. He's gonna die, isn't he? Ruined the movie. Ruined. F tier. Okay, so this next one is creating this YouTube channel. I first started uploading to the channel. I uploaded stop motion videos, Lego stop motion. Most of them are still up if you go and look for them. But the reason I started the channel was because a friend of mine had started his own YouTube channel where he was doing Nerf gun reviews. And so that's what made me want to make my own. And so I made one and I uploaded my stop motion videos. But, you know, he did get bullied and harassed into deleting the channel, so I was gonna give this an A tier, but you know, just to be nice, we'll do B tier. And that's that. Thanks for watching. Wow, that was a great video. I really enjoyed watching that. I hope you did too. My favorite part, I really loved that part in the middle. That part where, yeah, that was a really good part. Anyways, it's time for a Q&A. So I'll be handing off the mic to Alex up in the studio, where he'll be answering all of your submitted questions.
Wake up, Alex. It's time for the question and answer segment. Herbie, wake up. It's time for you to answer viewers' many questions.
Time for a Q&A. First question. We've got a lot of questions here. Do you have any glowing marshmallow recipes? Cooking show? Question mark. Unfortunately, no, I don't. Not yet. It's in the works though. We're gonna get there. Second question. You swing? Next question. Cat. Cat. No. Next question. Do a whip and nay-nay. Almost got me. I was very tempted right there. You almost got me. Have you ever seen Bigfoot in person, or do you just choose to believe him? I'm going to assume this means choose to believe in him. It's not a choice. Okay, first off, I just want to get that clear. It's not a choice to believe in Bigfoot. He is real. Just because you haven't seen him doesn't mean he's not real. I think all the other Bigfoot enthusiasts out there would agree. I don't need proof. Okay? It's faith. It's about faith. I don't need proof of Bigfoot. That's a stupid question. Fit check. Do a spin for the camera. I don't think you can see me. Yeah? You know, they weren't very nice to me bringing me in here, but I think we got a surprise question from the audience. It's crumbled up in a little ball. Kind of smells funny. It's a little wet too. I don't know why. That really hurt. That one really hurt. What's in your diet to make you look like that? And can I get some? Um, First off, no, you cannot get some. And second off, I don't eat. Who built this set? I don't feel very safe here. Ever stole a baby? Yes. Fuck, marry, kill, Wilson Van, Swordfish, DJ Khaled. Well, right off the bat, DJ Khaled's an insta-kill, so we'll kill him. I'd rather fuck a swordfish than Wilson, so we'll have to marry Wilson, fuck the swordfish, kill DJ Khaled. Have you considered using a different toothpaste that maybe smells better? That's not very nice. Does my breath smell? I don't. No, I haven't considered it. My toothpaste is fine, thank you. Favorite Overwatch character to watch porn of? This is a little too personal now. I don't really feel comfortable disclosing that, so we're gonna move on. I was hoping for more questions about like the channel and stuff, not about that. All-time favorite race? NASCAR, 2 mile, etc. Oh, I got confused there. I was about to answer a whole different question. That was a close one. Favorite race is probably whatever. I forgot what it was called, but the one that Lightning McQueen did in the first movie where he lost. That was my favorite kind of race. When did you start to notice your worsening memory? I don't have a bad memory. Describe your last encounter with me. Parentheses, Victor. My last encounter with Victor was really kind of weird. So, I came to his house to pick up some stuff that I had left there, and he just kind of like, when he opened the door, he didn't even say anything. He didn't say anything to me the whole time. He just kind of stared at me, and like, laughed a little bit. I don't know. It was really weird, because he just kind of like followed right behind me as I was walking, and I could feel his breath on my neck. I could smell it too. I don't know. It was just really awkward. I got out of there as fast as I could, just because I did not want to be there. Hopefully that's the last encounter with Victor. Next question. Why do you think the Earth is flat but not the sun? Wouldn't logic dictate that the moon is flat as we only see one side of it? Well, the first thing you have to realize is it's not that the Earth is flat. The Earth is not the same as the moon and the sun. If you look and you see the moon and it's round, and you see the sun and it's round, but you see the Earth and it's level. It's not like you seem to think that the Earth and the moon are like the same type of object. You have the flat Earth, right? And then you have the moon and the sun, which orbit sort of around like that. I mean, the moon could be flat. We've never been there, so we wouldn't know. But we sort of just assume it's a sphere because that makes the most logical sense. And then the Earth is flat because of the same reasons. That's why. When did you start to notice your worsening memory? I don't know. I don't think my memory's getting much worse. It's a good question, though. Where were you on 9/11? I'm going to decline to answer that. You don't need to know that. Okay? Do you agree with Kanye? You seem to listen to his music an awful lot. I try to separate the artist from his music. I'm actually not a big fan. I'm a big fan of Kanye, but I don't really like his music that much. Have you ever seen someone die in front of you? Yes. I've killed many people. Who asked? All-time favorite race? White, Asian, black, etc. Why do all this? Why answer these questions? Why keep going? You're embarrassing yourself. That's a good point. Keep going. Describe your dream encounter with me. Me being Victor. My dream encounter would be me burying your dead body. Best advice you've ever been given? I once was told to give up and stop trying because I was a failure. And I took that advice. And I think you should too. I think that's good advice. Don't follow your dreams. You'll just end up with despair. I don't know. How many subscribers before the OnlyFans? There already is an OnlyFans. You just have to find it. There's going to be clues hidden throughout this video for the URL if you watch closely. What's that lotion next to your bed for? I got dry skin. Finally, a question I actually want to answer. How are you today? Actually, you know, it's been rough. It's been rough. I got kidnapped, I got dragged here, forced to read these stupid questions. So how am I today? Terrible. Next question. Favorite film? That's a boring question. I think you know the answer to that. No Rest for Wanted Men. That's literally the only film. There are no other movies. That's why I gotta make more movies. What is this? Twig. Imagine Dragons or Beatles? Imagine dragging these nuts on your face. Oh, that was the last question. We made it through a lot. Hope you learned something. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that Q&A. Hope you learned something. But without further ado, what you've all been waiting for, the bonus segment, where I'll be doing a speed run of all of the Wii Sports games. Okay, so the key to this speedrun is you basically have to do every sport, and you have to win a game in every sport. That's the basic idea. So for tennis, all we have to do is play these one single game. Keys to get these fast serves like that. It's good, it's good. Nice, nice, nice. Looking good.
Match point.
That's a close one. Almost got it. Oh, there we go. Easy. Okay, so the way this game works, I'll try and just sort of explain the strategy as we go, because there's a certain order of steps which you need to do in order for it to let you end the game early. But basically, we want to start with a couple fouls. This just sort of tricks the game's AI a little bit. You can start with one or two, it depends. Some people prefer two. I usually start with one foul and then hit a double. Again, some people prefer doing singles instead of doubles, but it really doesn't matter in the end. I found that it's about the same time, so I usually hit foul, double, foul. Again, this sort of pattern here. Again, I just did what some people like to do, which is two fouls and a single instead of the other way around. In the end, it doesn't really matter, but this one again, we're going to do one foul and a double. Unless this is a triple, I don't know. This is a triple, alright, we'll take that. That's fine with me. See what I mean? Always start with those fouls. Perfect. Alright, this is good. This will give us an out. Oh. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. And then we didn't want to leave. Alright, base is loaded. This is exactly what we want. Careful here with the fouls. You got to make sure you get one. I made that mistake too many times. This out here, before you can mercy rule them, you need to have at least one out. That's why I did that there. And then we can do this.
Time out. Batter out. Change sides. You're out.
There we go. Okay, yeah. That's perfect. Exactly what you want to do. You want to get 11 to 1. Or whatever I got. Perfect, perfect. Next up is bowling. You don't take breaks here. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. You gonna start with one of those? Oh, that was a close one. Obviously, ideally.
Nice spare. Nice throw.
I don't actually know what the rules are for bowling. If I'm the only person here, I don't understand like how I win in bowling unless I just have to play a game. I didn't really look up the rules to this. Let's see if this works. No, I messed up. Curved it too much. That's okay. We can take one of those. Maybe there's like a good. I'll have to look up what the actual.
Nice spare.
But we're looking good here. We're looking good. Let's try and really hard off the curve on that. It's alright. Do we win? I think we won. Next up is golf. Let's see what that looks like. Nice, nice. We're in good shape. Could have gone a little to the left, but that's alright. That was the wind taking it.
Nice on.
Let's see. It's probably going to go downhill. That was a bad Wii remote error. I don't know if you saw that with my hand. That was an error. But that's okay. Yeah, this game's a little buggy. We can hit that. It's not about the points, it's about how fast. Speedrun, so. Perfect. Doesn't matter what we score, we just gotta get through it. Might be a little too far, but it's alright. We can come back from that. Alright, perfect. Exactly what you wanted. Alright, Oh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. Nice, 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 nice. One more, one more. Boxing.
Round one. Fight.
Oh yeah, we're on track. We're still on track. World record pace. Let's go. We can still make this one. Nice, nice. On track. Probably gonna do a couple more rounds. Yeah, so far, so far. Alright, that should be it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There we go, there we go. Perfect, perfect. See what we got, let's see what we got. Guys, we did it. That's a world record. That's a world record. And that's that. Thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed the show. I know I definitely didn't. Can we get a round of applause for our host, everybody? Thank you, thank you. Make sure you tune in next week, where the show's topic will be small animals. Thank you, and good night.